Hey, hey, what's happening?
Yep, for some fun in the sun.
Check it out.
Let's get in the water.
We got seagulls, sandpipers,
Clams and oysters.
all here in the Ipswich Bay, Massachusetts.
Let's go!
We are coming to you live from Queechee Balloon Festival in Queechee, Vermont. Captain Rick is gearing up for his next big adventure, and here at All Town Fresh Coffee, we are fueling him with some fresh bean-to-cup coffee. Captain Rick?
Yeah! I can't wait to go. Ready? Everyone knows a parrot head, and I'm kind of a deadhead. But this is the first time we ever met a balloon head. His name is Jim. What a wild dude.
If we're up there, I like to explain what's going on.
We'll pay attention to that a little bit. They put up a helium balloon, call it a highball, and we'll look at that as it's going up to see speed and direction. We'll remember that throughout the flight. Jim will remember that throughout the flight as well. So as we're driving along, if we see him start to go up higher, and okay, as he goes up higher, he's going to turn more to the left, we'll watch the other balloons around him. Again, if balloons are at different altitudes, we can see what they're doing, either different speeds or directions. And then you had mentioned the issue with mountains in the way, or a lot of trees.
And limited roads.
Yep. So how we have to use GPS on our end.
Alright, well, we were up here in Queechee, Vermont. We tried to go ballooning, but the weather didn't cooperate with us. Just going to blow up the balloons. They're not going to get in the air. Just going to show us what the balloons look like. Big thunderstorm coming, starting to rain. I want to make sure we got home safe and sound, so I guess we're not going up in the balloon today. But it would have been really fun to go for a ride, but unfortunately, we'll have to wait for another time.
So what they're doing is they're going to pull out the envelope here soon, and they're going to spread it out, and they're going to hook it to the basket, make sure everything's secure. They're going to have the lines going with the 2 downwind and the 1 upwind.
And make a triangle.
And make a triangle, yep. And then when they go to inflate, they're going to cold inflate it first.
Right.
They're going to put a fan off to the side, and they're going to turn that on, and 2 people are going to hold open the mouth, and they're going to let it cold inflate. So it's going to get a lot of air in it first with cold air. Then once they get it pretty full, they get it tabbed in at the top. There's a little parachute at the top. They'll get that tabbed in, and they feel like everything's right. They'll go ahead and fire up the burners, and they'll start igniting. They'll turn the fan off, and it'll start standing up. When they go to tether, they'll put some people into ballast.
Right.
And then they'll go up and kind of test out how it's going. If they need to adjust any lines, then they'll adjust lines. They'll start pulling and shortening, or they'll lengthen, or they'll move trucks. Usually we don't like to move trucks though.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's got really informative. Great. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Archimedes' principle, which states that the body completely or partially submerged in fluid, gas or liquid, at rest is acted upon by the upward or buoyant force, the magnitude of which is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by the body. Or as we shall see, how the Three Stooges inflate the balloons is a better way.
Uh-oh, the race has started. Keep blowing up those balloons. Faster, you goof-ups. Don't give me any hot air. I haven't got time for charades. What the? Gotcha. Hey, I'm coming up too. Quick, grab my legs and pull me down.
What we need is something heavy to pull us down.
There's nothing up here but air. Hey, we've landed.
So these people are all kind enough to let us pick a balloon. We picked this beautiful, happy-faced balloon over here. We're gonna get it wait in line for a little while. We're gonna go up and down, check it all out. Hey, we're getting ready to go on this beautiful yellow balloon that we picked out. I can't wait for the first little ride in quite a while.
How's everyone?
Splendid, how about you? What's your name, dude? Scott.
Let's learn how those beautiful balloons get inflated. As they pump the gas, actually propane into the balloon, and they gently inflate, and we rise up.
Well, how about a balloon?
The balloon? Gee, Tennessee, we can get a balloon at the 5 and 10 cent store.
No, Chumley, not that kind of a balloon. A big one. Can you show us how to make one, Mr. Whoopi? Oh, certainly, my boy. We mustn't leave you up in the air. Get it? Well, balloons really got started way back in 1783. Over in France, there were two brothers, Joseph and Stephen Montgolfier. Montgolfier. Joseph and Stephen Montgolfier. They were the first ones to really get balloons off the ground. Get it? Well, their first balloon carried some animals.
Aha! But just how did the balloon work?
Actually, the Montgolfier brothers made their balloons out of linen, and they filled the balloons with smoke and hot air from a fire.
That's a hot one.
Oh, yes. Well, they had their balloon tied down with ropes. There was a hole in the bottom, and they built a fire underneath so that the balloon could fill up with hot air and smoke. Heated air and smoke are lighter, you see, than the normal air we breathe. This, of course, made the balloon lighter than the air around it. So when they released the ropes, whoopee! The balloon went right up into the air.
Have you got that, Chumley?
Yeah, hot air and smoke from fire is lighter than regular air, so the balloon goes up.
Right. Of course, when the smoke and hot air cooled, the balloon came down. That's why men later used gases like hydrogen or helium inside balloons. These gases are lighter than air even without being heated. Won't you come aboard?
Well, we're off today on Captain Rick's latest adventure. We're here over somewhere in Salem, New Hampshire, going for a balloon ride! All right, well, here we go.
Would you like to
Off we go in the wild blue yonder.
beautiful balloon? We could float among the stars together, you and I. We can fly. Up in the my beautiful balloon.
Off we go into the wild foggy morning, gently rising into the heavens and finally off the ground.
Good job, Andre.
This is one of the most peaceful, beautiful things I've ever done. Everyone in the world needs to do this. This is amazing. Wow, we can almost touch the tops of the trees. Is this what the eagles see when they look down at us? This is amazing. Thank you, God.
Hi, good morning. This is beautiful. Yay!
Good morning. Thanks for letting us play in your yard.
This was a beautiful flight today. One of the most marvelous things I've done in a long time. Glad you guys all got to check it out with me. Yeehaw! And the end of a beautiful ride. Thank you. All right, we're here after a wonderful day ballooning. We're doing one of the latest Captain Rick's adventures. We want to thank Andre and the crew and everyone else who went for a ride with us. And then we met a balloon head. We started up in Vermont, Quechee, Vermont, with a balloon head called Jim. This guy was nuts. He's also Andre's cousin, so he turned us on to that. And then we got rained out and stormed out, and then from there we went to the Topsfield Fair and did a tethered balloon ride. And here we ended up in beautiful Salem, New Hampshire. Really want to thank you for watching. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye. Love you.
The winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with its warm hand. You have flown so high and so well that God has given you with laughter and brought you back again to a loving arm of Mother Earth.
Just got back from a beautiful balloon ride in New Hampshire with my friend Andre. It was one of the most beautiful things I've ever done in my life. Very calming. Everybody in the world needs to try this. It was marvelous. I'm here with my friend Jules. And what did we cook?
We cooked our version of coq au vin to celebrate the invention of the balloon, which was created by the French. So we're doing a French chicken stew.
I can't wait to have a bite. Where's your bite?
Right here.
What do you think?
OMG.
Wow.
That is the best I've ever had. Oh, you guys don't know what you're missing. Don't mind me.
It's all right. Wonderful. All right, Jules. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.
Oh, see you next time.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.